So where's the money gonna come from? It's gonna come from the value of reggae music. The artists just have to commit and say that they want to be part of this and just give me the word that that's what they want and just say that they want to be part of it. Of course, on the condition that we're going to raise the money for them. And we cannot raise the money with them without them saying they're interested and they say it's a good cause. So they can say, look, we believe in the cause and we want to help this youth and we want to stand by this youth and we hope that he can fulfill this commitment and make sure that he treats us as artists, and I can commit to that. And once we have that anywhere on video whatsoever, I believe even in one day we can raise all the money that's needed, because these are the times for exactly that, and Jazz giving us these tools for exactly that. And you know, it's coming from the slavery off of our youths in Africa, so we need to use these tools to set our people free. Too much youths are dying at sea trying to get to Europe, and that illusion, you know, but the reality is Africa is a place to be, which is why I'm going to walk from Cape Town to Cairo to make sure that the focus is on Africa for positive works, because no other people is going to come up with the positive works right now because of the hunger that we have for righteousness and justice. You understand? We're going, you know, without no fantasy and no lie. It's only Rastafari can give that right now when you check it. You understand? So it's as simple as that. See? So yeah. Let me not preach, but I've already preached. What was I going to talk about? See, I lost track. Sometimes I stay too long on track. Yes. Where can we get the money from? Everywhere. We're gonna get the money from everywhere. You know, you just have to really know how to get the money from everywhere. But we're gonna get the money from everywhere. Everybody who wants salvation right now is gonna be one a part of this. Anybody who wants to make sense out of the nonsense that's going on earth is going to want to be part of this. We're going to get the money from everywhere. You know, we're going to get the money from foundations, organizations. I don't name them now because, you know, it's stupid to do so. But I know them. I know who they are and what they stand for. And I've looked at some of them, you know what I'm saying? So all I need is the names of the artists who want to commit to this, you know, and the press to jump on it. And then we're gone, you know. So we do it properly like that, you know. So I just want the eyes them to know that, yeah, we're gonna get the money from everywhere, but most of all, we're gonna get the money from the people. You know, because the people are not buying a product; the people are investing in their well-being. The youths, like I said before, the youths are gonna be the owners of King of Africa Publishing, which means the most lucrative part of this industry, which is the publishing, is actually going to our youths so that they can actually get on with permaculture. And what comes out of permaculture, it goes into the soup pot. So we're doing something that really makes sense, you know. Yeah, that's where the money's gonna come from. Money's gonna come from everywhere. So we're calling upon the people to be on my team, and they must get salary. They must get paid, you know. So when we talk to them, we say, look, what do you think is gonna need? Must get paid. And what kind of programs do we want to work with when we take this? If we take this to say, I'll say Babsy. It doesn't matter whether she's JLP or PNP. We're talking about social economics, the basics, which nobody should actually beg for politicians to put in place. You understand? Because of the basic things that you just set up, if you know what you're dealing with. You know, and there's also that lady there, Lisa Hanna. She talks a lot and looks good and everything, and she's on it as the next generation. So you see, the resources in Jamaica are really serious, and there's Muta Baruka as well. You know, so all these things are things which, when I put it together with my growing up in Denmark and my experience with organizations in Denmark and fundraising in Denmark and standing for a cause in